No. Greetings, fellow travelers. Don't die on the way of our journey, for this is going to get more intense from here on. Hi. So I've put, I'm not sure how many more hours since last time. Probably almost 10 hours since then. I'm getting close to finishing the game. I thought about doing the finale in a video, but probably not. So this is going to be like the series finale for me in terms of sessions. A lot's happened. Yeah, a lot's happened. I actually got a new job class, which I always wonder because there was that one crystal much earlier in the game that I never got. The mine one. Which I actually got this from a character that you actually can play as in Final Fantasy VI. And I think it was implied that the character came from another dimension, which was interesting to see them. Pretty much the ability is that you can pretty much mimic your allies' attacks, as it says there. There's also another cool thing about it where, with Mimic, you can actually, and this part's a little crazy, I did think about this earlier today, but I'm gonna give Mime to Krill again. You can equip 3 abilities, which sounds very nice. That means I can have time, and then medicine's the most important one, and then I can add an extra one. There's one major problem, however, with, here's the major flaw with with Mime, is you have the ability Mimic, which is very nice if you're going to mimic a strong attack to do, like, double damage. The only problem is that Mimic takes away your ability of using Fight and Item. And it feels like you really need to know what combinations you're doing. Because, for example, having Mime with, like, I would say for Reina it could almost work, like combining white magic, black magic, and then having a third one would sound really nice. It could work with Ninja, but the problem is I need to have the equip for Fight. So it just kind of sucks it does that. Okay, fine, take away Fight, I'll accept that, but why items? So the problem is, in order to make medicine work, I have to have item on, which almost makes me wonder, why am I even having Mime? I don't know. Again, there's no point because I'm not able to attack at all. But I guess one of the only bright sides is, I can't recall, can Time Mage? Yeah, Time Mage and Chemist can't equip shields, so I guess that is one bright side. Having Mime is that at least she could have extra defense, which is good, but she can't attack. Oh, right. But the good thing is, if I at least have item equipped, it's fine because at least with her, she's not going to be a physical fighter character, so if I just have Sage Staff, to my knowledge, I can use this as an item still, which has the ability to revive an ally, which can really be useful when, you know, I don't know. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, I don't really get the point of her having mime. Like, really I guess the only difference, instead of just being a chemist with time mage abilities, is that, you know, I at least have the ability Mimic, and I have, you know, much better defense now, because if I didn't, ugh, yeah, she would have a lot less. So, that huge boost in those stats is very nice. And then the good old chicken knife, which, the chicken knife is actually the best weapon in the game. It kind of reminds me of the shield. I forgot the name. It was like a dragon shield or something. It was a shield in Final Fantasy VI. And it was a cursed shield. It was horrible. But I remember seeing online when I got it, is that if you have, I think if you do 200 battles, if you've succeeded in 200 fights, with that shield equipped on the team, which is very annoying because I think that shield just casts like almost every infliction onto your user, so it's like you gotta kill the enemies quick before your ally does something dumb. And after 200 battles, the curse is lifted, and then you pretty much have the most broken defense stats in the game. The chicken knife is kind of similar, where it can actually do the most damage in terms of a weapon in the game, but in order to reach that potential, you have to run away 256 times. Which luckily, unlike the shield, it goes by, I guess, this invisible stat that has been keeping up with how many times you run away. So it was already like a really decent item when I got it, but then after running away like over 100 times since having it, you can now see her battle power is like, yeah, a lot higher than everyone else's. And she can do a lot of damage with it. But there is one problem with the knife, is that it has a 1/4 of a chance of when you use it, you run away, which my luck has been horrible using it when I'm not doing this certain loophole. But yeah, aside from boss fights, the chicken knife can be very annoying to use against bosses. Or it could be, you know, nice if you're having trouble running away, but her ninja type makes it easier to run away. But there is several loopholes that you can actually get around to not having to deal with this taking effect, and that is one of them with this, which is convenient for her ninja stat, is the double lands. Because the double lands attacks twice, it actually cancels the effect of the chicken knife effect of having a chance to run away. It's almost like they can't do two effects with one like physical attack turn or something. So it's best to have this with this. But, you know, there is going to be a better knife towards the end of the game that if it does do more damage than a double lance, it doesn't matter because it'll be the final boss. And I don't know. This game has required me to think a lot. I've done a lot. You can see I have more blue magic spells. In fact, there's actually one I need to get right now because it's one of the best ones in the game. So, yeah. And then in terms of summons, I've actually gotten more summons. I think the last time I played it, I think I got these three. Leviathan does strong water damage, Hydra does strong electric damage, and Odin can pretty much one-shot regular enemies, so that's nice. All that's left is Bahamut and Phoenix. So that's pretty much it. as you remember last time, the two worlds is merged and... Alright, the Egypt stage. You didn't see that part. Pretty much I'm trying to collect these 4 pieces in order to figure out how to stop Black Death. And, oh, actually, I'm not doing that just yet. I have to go here first. I'll do that after I finish this area. But, yeah, it's like this whole area is like... It's like its own world now because it's like a combination between the first 2 worlds. Let me check. Flare. Oh, it works on all of them. That's nice. But... So yeah, I'm just kind of doing that. There's 4 things I know I have to do, but I can do it in any order. But first things first, I'm going to this optional tower. And after that, I will then go back on the chocobo that I came here on. And, never mind, I don't want to fight them. Yeah, I need to get that blue spell. What the heck? What was that all about? I pushed down, but nothing was happening, and then I just got a quick encounter again. Oh, if you insist. But yeah, this game is longer than I thought. Because, to what I've seen online, it's only like a 35-hour game. And by the time I'm done with it, again, the time you're seeing is not the most accurate because counting having to reset and like the actual real time and game time is like different. Oh shoot, this is Phoenix Tower? Gulp. I didn't know this was Phoenix Tower. Oh shoot. I guess I'll check the area out. Alright, they mentioned something about a wall or something. I know I have this one ability where I can see secrets. Damn it. I saw online about something about, like, you need to... Can't escape. What do you mean? Man, 3,000 damage and combining with that. Are you affected by flare? Apparently you are. There's one place. Oh yeah. See, this is a good time with Mimic because the last attack I can do Flare 3 again, but I think she does the attack before whoever attacked yeah. Well. I don't know if that's what I was supposed to do. Ah, okay. Alright. Yeah, give me back the item because I can't even use it. Well... Let me check something. What ability do you have? You have white magic. Aside from ethers, I guess I don't really need it too much. Although I do need to equip item. What can I give her instead? Yeah, some of these are nice. Recover from various conditions, steal, mix. I guess for now you can just have double up that. Alright. because I don't know if I want to fight Phoenix right away. Kind of wait until later, but do you have any? I don't know if you do. Neither, sadly. I do get attribute bonuses depending on what class you are, so you have to be careful. Because I don't know if her abilities mostly don't have to do with stats. Because she mostly can be used for time magic. What's roulette? Uh-oh. God dang it, Hank! Okay, well this, let me just kill her before anything else. Alright. Dang it. Well, she could possibly kill herself doing that. I'm actually confused because I'm looking at my list of animes I've watched this year, and the last new anime I watched, it's hard to believe, was it Angels of Death? Like, has it really, like, have I just only been working on series I've either seen before, or... Huh. Yeah, Dispel, Holy, Arise. Oh, Arise is like a full heal. Okay. But what does Asper do? Doom, Flare. The only problem is that Holy and Flare, I guess, are just too good. It's like you can't even cast it on everyone. Kind of lame. Oh great, we're doing this again. So Flare didn't work, but what about this one? Nope. I guess I can talk about some random stuff, but again, I'm just a person of fiction, so it's like all I talk about is fictional stuff. I'm not even good at it. Because I did realize that I could talk about anything, but it's like I just don't want to go into like anything that I just feel like I'm being very boring. Like, I won't go into detail about it, but I did think of one thing I was ranting by myself about in one of the shows that I'm finishing up, which is a Railgun. See, here's the problem. It's like I want to mention what I'm talking about, but it's like I can't. It's like I don't. Like, if I try to, I'm then wanting to feel like I have to add more context, or else they're not going to understand. You can't escape. You freaking frick. Well, what happens if I mimic? What is she gonna do? Huh. So I guess she can technically attack. It's just, she would have to do physical. Okay. Okay. So she can... So there's no point really getting the fight command. But anyway, yeah, I just won't really go into it. I'm assuming I have to go into these walls, but it's a little harder to. I'm actually trying to see what would be better to have. Yeah, the Magus Rod amplifies your magic capability. Or at least with the shields, they'll be protected more. Alright, let's see if this works. No, it didn't seem like it worked. Why can I not escape? To my knowledge, this place is optional. So it's like, if I don't know what to do, then I am just gonna look online and see exactly what's going on. Yeah, I guess I can try to talk about... I guess some of the favorite shows I've watched, which, I hate when I say shows, it's pretty much almost all anime. It's not like it's been all anime. Like, I have rewatched some shows, again, that weren't anime. I've seen plenty of movies. I've seen plenty of movies. Damn it. It's like, I have to... Alright, because these enemies are really aggravating, because they won't let me escape, I'm just gonna look online real quick to see what spot I have to be in, because I just don't know which spot it is. Okay, you guys are being, a big bastard. But... I know one show I watched was, The Flash. I only saw the first season, I just didn't really... Like, I thought it was good, but then towards the last third, I was just getting a little bored with it. Which is a shame, because that was a series I was interested in for a long time. Because of the, you know, I do like The Flash because fast. What? Oh my god, I thought it was an enemy encounter. Poopy dicks. Dang, my nose. It was chilly recently. Ooh. Stuck in the wall. Come here, please. You got it. Are you affected by flare? Yes, you are. Haste 2 is such a nice ability. But it's getting to the point where some enemies, some of these bosses can do 2 attacks at once, which is really annoying. I don't know what I could do to you. If you're mainly a physical user, I might just use Golem. I don't even know if Golem has a time limit. Carbuncle does. But... Now, I did recently start watching Breaking Bad. I've only seen 2.5 episodes. It's a series I just wasn't interested in, even though it had some things that caught my eye. Like, I think it's decent so far, but it's not really grabbing me. But I will definitely watch all of the first season. Because, it's not long. It's only 8 episodes, so I'll try the first season, and if I like it, then sure. I wouldn't mind continuing it. But I have been really itching wanting to come back to My Little Pony again. It's been like half a year now since I last watched it. Because I don't know how many seasons I'll watch, because when I came back to it, I was continuing where I left off years ago when I watched the first season. So I watched like a little over 2 seasons. Sherry? Sherry! You know, just to be funny. Let's see, do you have... Nope, doesn't work, sadly. Yeah, Doom is kind of hard because it's like they have to have a level at the end of 0 or 5. But, what else? I did watch Dexter, almost all of Dexter again, but, you know, it was around the time when, yeah, just watching that with my mom when I was having to spend time with her. Trying to think of what other shows. I know I've seen a lot of movies this year because of my mom and even my dad wanting to watch movies with me. And, I need my nose. And... I do wonder if there's like, I do wonder if like, I do wonder if there's, any more live action shows. Actually, wait, I did come back to Buffy again. Like, I did watch, like, most of season 1 again, but again, it's with my mom, and I just don't really want to... I really just don't want to come back to that series right now. So, yeah, I guess there's just not really any non-anime series. Like, there could be, but it's, like, a lot of the shows I watched before anime, I've just seen them so many times that I wouldn't mind coming back to them, but I'm just not really sure. And for live action, when I say live action, I mean by fictional shows, live action fiction, there's just not really... Dang it. There's just not really any shows I can think of right now. But yeah, with My Little Pony, I think one reason why I'm really itching to do it soon, and I can't say it yet, but there's something that's not related to My Little Pony, but I can make it related. But, I don't know how many seasons I'll watch. There's like 9 seasons of that series, so it will take some time. I think I'll, Oh yeah, okay, so I saw this enemy online. Give me some elixir. Now, I only have 21, and these are very... I don't even think you can buy these items. No, you can. They're just bloody expensive. But, I did see online that it's really worth giving it to him. Alright, there you go. Yay! But now I have to see what he's gonna say now. Give me some elixir. Want another one? Oh boy. It's definitely not worth it now because I did think about this. And if you really want me... Oh my gosh. If I really have to give him... I swear, if he asks for one more after this, I'm gonna be pissed. Because then I just felt like I wasted 3 really good items. Okay, good. I think after this, I'll get 100 job points. Yep. That is a lot of job points. Like, to get... In terms of how much that is, even right now, that would have taken me, like, over a dozen battles. So that's certainly a lot. Oh, I mastered Sorcerer. Sword Sorcerer. Cool. I actually do wonder, is it almost worth doing Mime? No, it's not worth it, because the problem is I need to, like, I need him to have a sword, but the combination would be annoying. It's like, I guess how it would work is I would have to have Blue Mage a part of it. I would have to have Sorcerer added onto it. Which is fine, because in order for me to attack, I could just have Reyna, and it's like, if Reyna attacked before him, I could just cancel out having to have a desire to fight. But then the option would be, what would I do then? Yeah, it just doesn't feel worth it. I guess I'll just stick with this ability for a bit longer. And I need to master this, because I won't be able to use some of the best summons in the game. Alright, My Little Pony. I should, I don't know, I might watch season 4, 5, and I might just, I don't know. It depends, but I might just go as far to watch. Okay, that's bad. But I might go as far as to watch season 6, depending if I really want to watch that much. Okay, that really sucks. This is a good time to show up Odin, because they're getting on my nerves. Yeah, just only 3 job points. We'll just have to see then. Now, I guess to mention anime, like my favorite animes this year, because it's the last day of the year. Yeah, it's the last day of the year, and I didn't really watch a whole lot, because it's, well, I did watch a lot of anime this year. It's just a lot of the shows, of course, were very long series that, I don't know, it's a little, not really quite sure how to, like, see, this is when I just kind of feel like I just don't want to talk about this stuff on recording. Just only feel comfortable. And it just seems like it's just me. I guess just to mention them, mostly just series that were like either I watched most of it. What are you? So canon. Like Index, I think. Like, I watched season 2, and I tried watching most of season 3, but I just gave up because oh man, I was very upset with that season. That's bad. That's really bad. But luckily, I just did White Wind. Also, yeah, the sound, sounds better, huh? I guess in case he tries... I don't want to do Reflect, because then it'll mess with my... Well, I know technically the one exception is White Wind, but it's still dangerous. Shoot, I need to think. Can I slow you down a little bit? Good. Okay, that helps. Because now I can do more stuff. I really hate this secondary effect where it just drains your health. Let's show off Leviathan. It's one of the last things I did was getting him. It's actually really easy fighting him. If you have Coral Ring and... What was the combination? It's like if you have Coral Ring... I think Coral Ring with the Golem summon, he can't even hurt you anymore because he's all water and physical. Oh yeah, yeah, dying in this game is scary, like a lot of RPGs, because yeah, the thing is, I died. And, yeah, I died, and at the pyramid area, and that was horrible. That was really horrible, because I was there. I spent an hour and a half playing it, and then I died. And what was the worst part was that I was actually extremely close to the save point, and it took me half an hour to get back. And it's scary right now because I don't want to die. Because if I die, then this whole 40 minutes is just going to go to waste. Anyway, yeah, favorite animes. Alright, yes. Like, you know, I did finish up DBZ. Like, I think I watched the last, like, 50 episodes of the series. Obviously, I'm not going to count stuff like that. And My Hero, I watched the last 3 seasons this year, but I'm not going to count that series either. Only when I've watched most of it. So, for example, with Railgun, I will count Railgun. Yeah, I will count Money is so pointless now. I will watch... I mean, no. I've seen the second, third season this year. I'm almost done with the third season. And, I will put it on my list because I've seen most of the series this year. So, I'll allow it. Demi 2. What is Demi 2? Demi 2 do? Guess we'll find out. Huh. Oh, sperm! No! My weakness! So, I guess to look at my list. Not in any order. Made in the Abyss is definitely top 6 this year. Oh shoot, she's actually gonna level up Ninja very soon. I don't want to waste that if who's in this pod is who I think it is. If it's who I think it is, I almost want to change job classes. But it's kind of pointless now because... it's pointless. Might as well. Shoot. Mastering it is whatever. Okay, let's see if it's who I think it is. If that's the case, I have to waste another 3 elixirs, but those 100 job points is so good. Can I just do it right off the bat? Oh, man. What? Just one? Why was it picky? Why was the other one so greedy? Okay, just to say, The Maid in the Abyss was one of my favorites this year. Code Geass was one of my favorites, which I never finished it, but I would really like to. But I would definitely not mind watching it from the beginning again. I didn't watch the last 6 episodes. Where is it? Yeah. Black Lagoon was also one of my, like, a top 6 for me. Strange because, I knew that was one of those series where I judged it by the cover. I saw it on a streaming site. It just didn't look interesting. And, yeah, I paid the price for it because the anime's actually, yeah, it's amazing. See, this is why I'm dreading to go back down, because I really don't want to deal with... I do have one ability that maybe I can escape, but I don't know. But... let's see, those 3 series, what was another one? But yeah, Gokudo was definitely a top 6. Frick is it? Which one did I pick? Did I pick Potion? What? I think I'm confusing myself now. But yeah, Gokudo was a great show. I think my only problem with Gokudo was that there was one part where it was getting just a teensy bit boring in the desert setting, which, of course, the desert setting. Right, those 2 are fine. I just need those 2. And then the other part was that I just thought that one arc went on for way too long. The arc I'm referring to is the one where it's like they all have their body swapped, and it was just like twice as longer than any of the other arcs. And yeah, I guess I just kind of wish it was like maybe 3 episodes shorter, so there could have been like a plot for something else. I still really enjoyed it, but I was kind of just like, with all the other arcs, it was just definitely going on for a long time. Whoa! It's a freaking I don't know what you're weak. Are you weak against Flare? Fire! Alright. I'll try to summon Carbuncle this time because it seems like they might do a lot of other things. Carbuncle. Oh, that was easy. Equip Lance. That is a crappy ability. Lance is like... Unless if you're a Lancer, it's just not really good. Oh my god, why is there no save point? Alright, well, damn. He just mastered the 3 classes I've been focusing on with him. Again, if he could just equip a sword, it would change a lot. I would not mind picking Mime, because I could have, you know, Blue Magic, Sorcerer, and then sword equipped. Just to have that mimic, but even then I can't use items. Well, I guess from this point on, all of his stuff is just not really going to give him anything. Yeah, I guess from this point on, his job class won't really be much. Yeah, it's better just to do this. This is probably the best combination I can do. Although sometimes I might go with Lance, if that's also a better choice. Alright, moving on. So yeah, Gokudo was great. Clam School Detective was another one that might have been top 6 this year. That was a great anime. Very nice. Although I will say it was one of those shows where, again, same thing, towards the end, it was, it's like the last 6 episodes, I think, was a part of a specific, it was like a specific plot, and it's just, yeah, it was just, I still really enjoyed it, but it's just, you know, with the series where it's like most of this, I don't know, it's different with Gokudo, but it's just like double in terms of episodes, but again, I'm over explaining it. But still, Clamp School Detective was great. I like that. I like Gokudo like 1% more. My god, why is there so many floors? Monsters. Uh-oh. First strike. Well, I guess I could do it. I don't want to keep wasting my elixirs. It's already a waste as it is. Most of the job points is going to be wasted on Reina. 2 swords. 2 swords. But what do you mean by 2 sword? Like literal swords, or... What do you mean by 2 sword? Let me check. And of course she's mastered that. Hold weapon in each hand. Bow oh, okay. Hold weapon in each hand, bow / harping excluded. Okay. But again, the only problem is, again, if I try to make her a mime, she can then have white and black magic. But then she would have to have 2 sword in order for the combination to work, but in order for her attacks, someone has to do physical attacks. I don't know. But the thing is, I haven't mastered white and black mage, but I kind of wonder, like, what is the mastery for these, then? That I do not know. Well, I guess she can at least keep the chicken knife. But now she has the chance of running away because of it. I didn't expect this area to be so long. I know one of the reasons why this has been going on for so long is because of the blue magic. I probably put a few hours into just trying to get blue magic. So I know that's one of the reasons. And I know just several other things, because I am trying to do some of the side stuff. Because this area is optional. Huh. Oh yeah, and Trigun was another one of my favorites this year. But then also real. Wait, how many does that make? Let me check. Trigun, Gokudo, Made in the Abyss, Black Lagoon, Clamp School Detective, Code Geass. Aw, crap. That's not good. Wait a minute. Well, the thing is, I definitely would want to add Railgun. That means one of the series has to be taken off. Although there are some honorable mentions. I'm starting to get worried. I really don't want to accidentally die. I really don't want to die so late into this. Bastard. Because if I die, that is going to be such a horrible waste. Not really sure what spell to use. I guess White Wind. There are some honorable mentions, like I enjoyed animes like Moyashimon, Martian Successor Nadesisko, His and Her Circumstances, so those were all really good shows. Yeah, those are like honorable mentions. But yeah, out of all the shows, it's kind of hard to say which one would I try to remove. I'm not sure because there's still another 5 episodes left, so I'll have to see where it's going. But it can either go with it can either go in one of two I don't know, either Trigun or Clamp. I'm not sure. I have to think about that. Well, she can slash with chicken knife. Still do some damage. Alright, who needs another elixir? Maybe I do. Try to think of something, anything. Mega Man. How about Mega Man? Yeah, new Mega Man. Coming out. Pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool. Why am I not finding the wall now? Do I just... Wow, even the chicken knife can't do it. I really hope that one ability can do it, because that's going to be horrible if I just keep proceeding further and further up, and I'm just... You know, I have to check now. Because, again, it's going to be horrendous if I die now. I'm almost an hour into this place. Here we go. The frick are you? I wonder what Doom does. I can't remember what Doom usually does. Oh wait, okay. This is a good time to use it, because I used Mimic, so now I can do Flare as well. These are usually the good time to try to take advantage of it. Doesn't do as much damage though, but she is a black mage. Alright, well, strangely, I'm sorry, what spell? Oh my god, I feel really stupid now. Oh my god, we're doing this again? But I think I'm almost done, so it should be fine. Oh yeah, I realized because I'm just not using sorcery, it's just best if I just use Lance. Lance is nice to have. It's an ability where you can absorb an enemy's HP and magic, which is nice to have. You can actually do a little bit of damage. The only problem is if they're undead, it just drains it instead. Guess I can try to mimic. But yeah, it seems like I'm almost there and there's not gonna be like a big fight or anything. I just wanted to check ahead of time. But yeah, Mega Man. Okay, so one thing I thought about recently was, I realized that I haven't really played much Mega Man this year. Like, I did play some Mega Man games for the first time, like Maverick Hunter X and the Wily Wars. And I did play Mega Man 10 very early this year, again. But... yeah, I just haven't really been... I don't know, I just haven't really been... haven't been doing much Mega Man this year. But, you know, it's okay, because when I thought about 2023 and 2024, I realized that I was playing a lot of Mega Man then. It was because when I got my capture card in 2023, I then recorded, like, so much of, you know, classic Mega Man and Mega Man X. And then 2024, I then replayed more of the Mega Mans, like the Complete Works and, streaming Mega Man X and classic Mega Man as well. So it's like, you know, 2023 was recording a lot, and then 2024 was also recording a lot, but also streaming. And so yeah, I think 1 year without playing too much Mega Man is, you know, it's not gonna kill me. Although, when I realized it, you know, I was just like, it's like I really just wanted, I just was like, man, I can't. Alright, this is the last one, and I'm gonna, well, actually, I have to commit to it. You mother... Ooh. These elixirs are very expensive, you know. These elixirs are very expensive. Although I have all this money, so I guess, honestly, I could buy all the... Jesus, man! Stop! He's asking for so much. Oh my god. This is bullshit. Because you remember the last two? They were barely... They only asked for one, but this one's asking for multiple. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, you little bitch pot. That sucked. That sucked mega ass. Call. Oh yeah, I got a magic lamp earlier. I don't know how many times I can use it, but it seems nice. Did I master? Oh, I did. Okay. Well, Summoner's now mastered. Good. But what is Call? What does Call do? I keep getting it mixed up. You summon without MP, anything could happen. Oh. So I could get any summon without any cost. I don't like that. It's like a roulette kind of thing, because I usually ask for specific summons. It's an interesting one, but I'll pass. Well, I've been trying to focus on mastering Samurai, so I guess I can go back to that. And have Samurai equipped. And that should be fine. Alright. Because I can't really do anything more for bards. But yeah, it's no big deal to, get so... How many floors are there? How many floors are there? Oh my god. Wow, he makes it look annoying. I just checked, and, 30 freaking floors, man. 30 freaking floors. Oh, great. That sucks. That really sucks. 30 more floors of this. Well, not 30 more, but you know what I mean, just... I'm only a little over 2/3 done. Alright, can I absorb some experience from you? Like, okay, good. I did not mean to do that. Shoot. Guess I can cure 2. What else should I give? But I did think of that, like, what should I do for Mega Man? Because now that I'm trying to do, like, more of these recording videos, but I would only want to do it for, like, I don't know. I did it with all of Skyward Sword, but don't get used to that. That might only be a once a year kind of thing to play a game that long. Yeah, these battles suck because I can't run away. I have to fight every battle. But at least the good news is, I don't have to fight a boss at the end. I think it activates me having access to... I don't know. Either I get I don't know. Either I'm gonna get Phoenix, or I don't know. They're not dead yet? That was loud. Well, it's not gonna do much. You're a zombie. Oh, I can barely tell, it's just her eye color's a little different. What should I do next year for Mega Man? I do want to replay Mega Man 7 and X3 and Mega Man 9 because those games I didn't play in 24. Which one cures zombie again? Holy water. Oh my god. Dickweed. I actually do want to play the Mega Man Zero games again because the last time I played them was 23, so yeah, I would like to play those 4 games again. And this time I might just do a video on them. And I guess I do want to come back to ZX because I tried playing ZX in 23, but I just didn't really get far. Same thing with Prime 3. It's just because both games, it's like, well, just to only mention ZX, it's because, it's because it would, but, yeah, it's because with interesting strategy. But yeah, it's just because ZX, I didn't remember the constant moving. It's a bit of an open world, a bit. There's just a lot of like going around and there's side quests and stuff, which I will admit I don't really remember it being like annoying, but it was a little bit. But I do want to come back to it. Plus, now that they're finally announcing a new Mega Man game, I don't feel as bad as, I don't feel as bad now to try to work on some Mega Man games I never beaten before, so I've been going very, very slowly for the last few years. But now, I am just going to try to work on multiple ones, and I don't have that much magic. Great. What does Doom... what does Asper do? I'm worried if Asper is gonna kill me. I love that sound. For some reason, Mimic takes her a bit. Oh, it's because she attacked before. Okay. Man, it's like I almost don't even want the job if I'm just gonna keep losing my elixirs. Monsters! Look, man, I only have 12 left. Have some mercy, please. I was almost gonna hurt him. Is this worth wasting all of my elixirs for? I know 100 job points is a lot, but elixirs cost a lot of money. Yay! Yay! Damn, is it just random or what? Because this might be the last time I'm going to be able to do this because I don't have that many left. You picky bastard. And this is like kind of a waste with the blue mage because there's no point. To get to 999, it's like Krill is the only one that's going to get even close to that. Wow. If there's another one of these guys, I'm not going to have enough, most likely. Wow. Equip Katana. I did wonder that, if that was going to be an ability. Is that the last... AB splitter. What is AB splitter? No? Oh my gosh, there's actually still more to her. What's AB splitter? Oh, it's just bow and arrow. Well, again, the problem is that she would have to... This would mimic... It could almost work, but it's like Reina would have to be... How would it work? I guess I'll keep Samurai for a bit. Figure it out. Well, she's nearly 2/3 there, but... I'm getting a lot of money. I don't know, we'll see with Mega Man. We'll see. I guess I can talk about Christmas. I got point. Oh shoot, this is not good. Crap, I'm not going to do as much damage because of this. Oh crap, I almost feel like it was a bad idea that I did that. Because I'm starting to get flashbacks of like using electric on a machine enemy and it like actually makes them stronger. Seems like they're weak against it. That's good, at least. I think you're weak against Flare, if I remember. No, you're not. Okay, I guess I misremembered. Whoops. Okay. Sorry, I just had to focus because I did not want to die now after over 7 hours in. But I did get, well, not counting the games that my dad got me, the NES ones, I did get 3 other games. I got Mega Man Legacy Collection, Battle Network Collection. I got a Sonic Collection I've wanted. It was Sonic Origins Plus, because I remember I was interested in Sonic Origins a little bit, but then I heard a lot of negative things about it. But then they released Sonic Origins Plus, which has even more games. Probably has some games that I don't even have, because I know that plenty of Sonic games like Sonic Adventure, the Gym Collection, Sonic Mega Collection, and some other ones has, like, you know, mainly the Game Gear ones, but this one's pretty cool because it says 12 Game Gear titles. I'm pretty sure it has all the Sonic Game Gear games, even the ones I don't have access to, which is really cool. And you play as Amy, and has like the Sonic CD with that soundtrack. Like, I did watch a video and they said they did say that there are still some, you know. Are you kidding me? Is there a crack in the box? I can replace it, but jeez, I have to open it later. Anyway, and then there was Metal Gear Solid 5, which I don't know when I'm ever gonna get to that game, because I just haven't even beaten the second game yet, because, probably mentioned before, I played it a few years ago, and the game just couldn't get past a cutscene talking about, like, C4. It was like a long cutscene and couldn't skip it. And then I bought another copy, but for some reason, my PS2 just couldn't do it, and that's really weird, considering that, of all the PS2 games I played, that was the first time that it just was giving me, like, loading problems. So it was strange. Plus, I can't even have access to Metal Gear Solid 4 because I think that game, it was just never re-released, and it's only been on the PS3, which I never want to get a PS3 because it's not really worth it. Alright, finally, I'm on the top floor. Dragon! To my knowledge, there's no boss fight. It was just the endurance of getting up here. Is this the one who helped Reina? Oh, that's her dragon. Oh, why the hell is he all the way up here? Dragon, where are you going? He says he's going to do something to help you, Reina. Dragon! Reina, he knew he didn't have long to live. All just to save me. He wanted to find some way to help you. That's why he came here. Dragon. Did the doctor fix Mama? dear. The doctor did his best, but the only thing that could cure her is a dragon's tongue. Reina, where are you going with that knife? Certainly you're not going to. Wait! I'll go. Princess Reina, if you kill him, there will be no more dragons left. Remember, he had a mother who loved him just as yours loves you. Do you still want to cut his tongue out? The king has come here every day debating what to do, but he did the right thing. Mama. Summon monster. Phoenix. Or Phoenix. Phoenix. I'll just say Phoenix. I usually pronounce it like that. Oh, I didn't know I could get the summon here, so I guess that's out of the way. Oh, dragon. Thank you. The best summon in the game. And cost a whopping 99 magic. Ooh. Alright, I'm kind of a dumbass. I didn't realize this. Ultra big mega dumbass. Here it is. Dumbass! I didn't know I could use this. Could have done this in other places. No wonder I was complaining about the backtracking when you finish an area. Save, please! Just, you know what, just save. Make that the first priority. Oh. I almost need to do something, but I usually try not to do it until it's like the last session, because I'm not gonna be able to finish it quite yet. Because I usually make it a tradition to change the background black, but that's usually on the last session of a game. You can change the color, but it's not gonna last long. How would it look if I finally try to... Yeah, it would look like that. Did I save? I know I did, but I am going to do it again. I'm not risking it. Slider purple. I did get some other things, although it's kind of stressful because, you know, this is another Christmas where... You know, this is another Christmas where... It's like my mom, you know, she bought me a lot of stuff, but it's hard to appreciate the stuff in the long run because this happened one other year. It was like a few years ago where she bought me a lot of stuff. That was probably one of my best Christmases in terms of gifts. But of course, it came with the cost because my mom couldn't pay for... Because she paid, you know, she did a lot of down payments. Well, I don't know if that's the right word. She just basically bought a lot of things and pretty much was going to pay them monthly. She couldn't keep up with that. She was very behind on a lot of her payments. And I had to sadly... spend a lot of money I was saving to make sure that those cards would not affect my credit, and in the end it still messed it up because I couldn't afford to pay one that was $800. And ever since then, I think that was the Christmas that just kind of made me where I don't want to have that many presents anymore, because it just kind of feels like it's like we're just punished for it. It's fine to get a few gifts, just like a few, only a few, like no more than $100 or maybe 150 tops in terms of Christmas gifts. But yeah, my mom definitely, yeah. And I really do like the gifts, but earlier today she was just getting emotional because she was in the negative in her account pretty bad. And I guess one of the only things I could think of was if she just didn't buy those presents for me. But who knows, I don't know. And that's why I even told her that, you know, after this Christmas, just don't buy me any more gifts, please. It's not like I wouldn't buy my mom and dad gifts still. I would still do that. But just no more gifts for me, because I've always been the one to get the most gifts, and I just don't anymore. Again, I appreciate the gifts this year, I really do. But I guess starting from now on, I just don't want to get a lot. I don't really want that many gifts anymore. Just not really worth it. Right, I almost forgot. I'll be back in a sec. I won't pause it, it won't even take long. Alright, I've returned once more. With an icing. With the... what does she call them again? Ow. What does she call them? Dang it, I can't remember. Okay, well, that was one of the 4 things I was planning on doing. A lot longer than I thought. Trying to think of what I need to do now. So yeah, I got Phoenix now. So MP99. Now I think the mountain up northeast of this desert area Bahamut is there, which is a iconic summon in Final Fantasy. Oh, I don't want to fight, damn it! Okay, so I fought this enemy last time. This enemy cannot take a hint. He will not run away. I mean, I can't run away, so I have to fight it. I'm gonna assume Demi 2 just has a, either it's a guaranteed or has a higher chance of landing. This is why I hate this enemy. It has so much health. Way too much health. And it doesn't work. You... do not want to fight this enemy. Man, I don't want to fight this enemy. What level are you again? Shoot. Oh my god! Wow. Oh, you know what? Reset. This enemy's not worth it. Good thing I saved. I know before ever playing this game, I knew this game was kind of like in the mid in terms of like what people thought about it. Because, you know, I've always seen Final Fantasy 2, 13, 8, like those are usually the common ones that are like on the lower end. Yeah, Final Fantasy 5 I've always seen kind of like in the middle. Like usually the high tier ones I've seen from people's list is, what are some of them? Final Fantasy 6, 7. Oh my god. Oh, okay, thank you. What was I saying? 6, 7, 9, 10, 12. Those are the ones I see commonly as the high tier Final Fantasy games. And 5 is like kind of in the middle. Like, it's not... Please let me leave. God, let me leave. It has so much health. It just has so much health, and I just don't feel like fighting it. It's like I just want to run away. This fight will drag on forever. I can't remember. Is it... Okay, I can't affect it with Flare 3. That's good. I really need to get that one spell soon. Maybe I should have gotten that earlier. It's the spell Meteo, or Meteor. It's pretty much... Well, I guess Ultima doesn't exist in this game. I have to remember, does Ultima exist in Final Fantasy IV? I can't remember if it does. Because Ultima is seen as being better than Meteor. Man, this enemy is so annoying, and you only get like 4 job points after all of this. It's just... Oh yeah, I forgot I have some new stuff. What does X-Zone do? It didn't work. Because of course it doesn't, and this is why I usually am not that... This is why I usually don't experiment with certain weaknesses, because even looking online, it's like a lot of enemies are just immune to like certain status inflictions, and it's like I don't want to experiment all the time using these. Also, I thought it was 4. I swear to God, just let me go! Ah! Go away! You might ask, why didn't you do that earlier? I forgot. Actually, I should try out Phoenix. Oh my god, this desert is like ripping my privates to shreds. To shreds. You know what's weird? Why am I getting so many enemy encounters? It's like, didn't even get that many before. I guess I can try the Phoenix spell out. 99. What? What is this? What? On one of my characters? What's this gonna do? I don't understand. And it costs so much. I feel like I wasn't using it the right way. Alright, I'll come back here later, but I need to head back to the ship. Oh. Where am I on the map? Okay. Oh yeah, I got my fan. This is the day where I got Mystic Quest, and today, which works fine. I also got the fan component I need for my Switch, but now I just need to find a screwdriver that could, well, it was more like a screw bit that could like open it. Because I wish I can test my games out, but I just can't right now. Is this the spot? Is this it? Okay, so the next thing I'm doing, this should hopefully be quicker. I need to get that one blue magic spell. Oh my god. I'm sorry, can you please go away? Oh, it didn't work? What do you mean it didn't work? Before I do, I need to do something real quick. Yeah, I need to use control. Okay. Sorry, blue mage. This might be the last blue magic spell I'm gonna get in this game, because I heard it's one of the best, and I already got some good blue magic spells. And I think the spot I need to be in is like around here, from what I saw online. Because there was one enemy I've been trying to search for, like wait to encounter, and it's an enemy called Stingray. Jet Stingray! It's not that enemy. It should be here. Dang it, I'm already hearing the fireworks going. Let me check. I need to see exactly. I don't think I'm in the right spot. Okay, where? Let me check. It's near a desert, which helps. How much desert is there in this whole game? There's not a lot. There's only... There's only 3 spots. Actually... I don't know. It's not here. Where is it? It's not here. Is this it? Oh, here it is. Alright, it's right here. I would say I do enjoy doing this. I will say I do enjoy doing. I do enjoy this, but it's just towards... This is the last day of the year, and I wish I could have finished this game in the 2 shows, but it's going to have to move over to next year, albeit all 3 will be done the next time I work on them. But because I'm having to work, I just can't really do all of it in one day, so they're going to have to be broken up into the first 3 days of the year. I'm still just not really sure what to... I remember Final Fantasy 1, having to fight enemies on the boat was annoying. Where is it anyway? I'm almost questioning if this enemy's even here. No, it is. What? Hope it's nothing specific. Like, oh my gosh, it would suck if it's like a very, very, very rare encounter. Like, from what it showed, he was, well, he or she, around here. But yeah, I'm only gonna play until I hit the 4-hour mark. Damn it. I really don't want this to take long. Oh, because of course it's rare. So rare sea enemy found in the southeast of the Phoenix Tower, near the coast above the sunken Whales Tower, and in the lake near Corwin. It's a desirable encounter because it teaches the blue magic Mighty Gar and drops a rare dragon whisker to find it. Wow, it's very, wow, it's very, very specific. I'm looking at a picture, and it's showing the tiles that you can encounter it. I'm on the tiles at least, but it is, like, very, very specific. I just don't know how people... This is, like, during the days where it's like, better get a strategy guide to understand a lot of this, to find a lot of this information. But if it's a rare enemy, I don't know how long I could do this. I don't want to waste too much time. Like, what are the odds? Like, it's like a 5% chance, 1% chance, 10%. What? What's so stupid is that it's already in a very specific spot on the map. Because it's only like to this line that I'm making and up with that water, and then some of the water like over here, like around here. Did that tile count? Dang it, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a stingray, but it's the same type of enemy, it's just a different color. I don't know. Maybe I can just... Yeah, pretty much around this area as well. Dang it. Yeah, the fireworks are already starting. It's still a while until New Year will happen. Actually, I realized something. This video will happen after New Year's Eve. Okay, I don't know how long I'll keep doing this because I don't want to waste too much time. So, I'll do this for like maybe another 10 minutes max. It's kind of hard to know what's going to happen next year because I guess one thing I can say is I don't know how long I've thought about this, had this thought, but I think since 2018, I've always seen 2025 as being like the last year for me. And I guess what I mean is originally to 2018 to 2025, I wanted to, you know, practice my drawing and work on my story and just try to work on as many games and shows and just, you know, try to gain a lot of ideas for my series and, yeah, and just try to do all that. And, yeah, I just wanted to do that. But now it's the last year. And next year I don't really know what to do. Because, you know, things are getting harder living here, and it's just like with each year it's just more closer to, like, you know, you kind of need to do something. It's like my dad is really, you know, wanting to, like, he is planning to having a schedule to get a better job to make better money. Oh, here's Stingray. Here we go. Because the money he makes is inconsistent, and that he just really needs to have a consistent income. And, ah, crap. Unless it's called something else. I have to see, what does Guardian mean? Because the names usually are different sometimes. I don't know if it worked. Again, the names throw me off because the names are usually different sometimes. Let me check. But online it will usually give me its other name. But yeah, I know with my mom, it's like one thing, it's just one thing she really needs to get on. And Jesus, I think I messed up my phone doing that. But that would help a lot. And for my part, the biggest thing is me just really needing a damn driver's license. It's just, I promise, if it wasn't for the fact that it's just like, if you get into a crash, you're just, I'm just gonna say the word, to put it bluntly, you're just kind of fucked. And that's why it really stresses me out with that. Dang it. I don't know if he already casted it on me. I think he might have already casted it. Might have done it already. Well, it's gonna suck if that's not the case. But no, I'm just constantly reminded about, oh my gosh. But no, I'm just reminded all the time that, you know, I need to like, I have to drive, and I need to go into school. With the school part, I guess the main problem I've just had is with the school part, for the longest time it's just because I wanted to, I don't know, for a long time I really did want to make a career in wanting to bring my fictional series to light, but now it just kind of feels more like a side thing, because right now I just seems like I would have to do something to make sure that I don't know. There are some options, but it's just I don't know, whenever it's brought up, it just I guess I don't really talk about this anymore. It's just kind of hard to know what to say about when this stuff happens. So why did I do that? Because I think I already got the ability because what makes the ability really good is that it casts Float, Shell, and Protect all at the same time for all allies. So it's a very good spell. Pretty much means I can... But see, the thing is, I can't run away. I still have to beat him. He just has a lot of health, apparently. And yes, I'm aware that I'm not really fighting him right. There we go. Alright, please tell me that was what I needed. Learn Guardian. The name is just different because I look online and it's called Mighty Guard or Big Guard. But, no, it's called Guardian in this one. If I remember to what I saw, it has like... It costs like 72. Where is it? Yeah, guard off. But where's Guardian? Here it is. Yep, 72. I think this is the last blue magic spell I want to get now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I missed 8. But most of them are ones that I just didn't care much for. So I think I'm good to go with... But yeah, a lot of these I just didn't know. Like most of these weren't, I just never really used. I think the most useful ones have been Flare 3. Doom would have been nice if I got it earlier, but I missed that opportunity. Burn Ray, Wind Spells, Guard Off, White Wind, Blowfish, Guarding will be nice. Aqua Rake. This one, I think, yeah. Ult 2 seems a little nice. I don't know, but I guess probably the most useful spells that's been helping me out is having a wind spell. White Wind, Blowfish was good for the first half of the game. Aqua Rake has always just been too pricey. Okay. Just heal her up. But see, now I have Float. I don't know what takes that away. Alright. Alright, that's 2 of the 4 things I wanted to do. So, let me go south. I need to go to a shop. Okay, see, now it's not... Where am I? Oh my gosh, I'm all the way down there. I just moved way too fast. Alright, I'm gonna go back to this town. Which I completely found by accident. It's pretty much a town that, yeah, it's pretty much a town that has been kind of locked up for like 1,000 years. Where's the item? Where would the items be? Oh shoot, I think the items would be back in the inn. Sometimes they usually... Get off! Yeah, elixir's 50,000. Now 15,000 doesn't... 1,500 doesn't seem like that much anymore. Damn! Oh man, I can only get 3. I don't know if it was worth giving up, like... How many did I give up? Like 3/4 of my elixirs? Like 6 will be enough for the end game if I really need it as an emergency. I could sell a lot of these items. I don't really need them. What's this? Critical hit using MP. I know I could sell plenty of these items, but I don't really know. Alright, I guess that's all I wanted to buy. Just more ethers. Yeah, there's really only... Alright, so... I'm actually going to do another mandatory area. The Phoenix Tower was optional, but... Alright, I need to go underwater. When I see this area, it makes me think of Breath of Fire, because towards the point... At the point where I stopped playing, there was access to a whole underwater world, and I think because it was just so massive, it just kind of turned me off. I was just like, well, thanks, I'm good. Also, have I saved yet? I'm not risking it. I'm gonna save real quick, because I don't remember if I have saved yet. I don't know. Alright. Back underwater. So yeah, I'm heading to the third area I need to go to. Just collecting these pieces in order to get what I need to defeat X-Death from absorbing the void. Now, I did the fourth one because you can actually do... Well, you can do either 3 or 4. You can do it in either order. And I did come here because I wanted to see what was here, and there are these statues. And yeah, I defeated those. So, okay, I haven't been here at all. Uncharted territory. Oh my god. Living hemorrhoids. My favorite. Burn it. Also, I don't... Oh, no, man! Ugh, man! You're telling me I gotta fight these enemies? I gotta kill all of them at the same time? I'm gonna try to run away. Let me just look at them. Level 41. 2500 HP. Weak against Holy. No point. Alright, at least I know now. 2500 HP. None of my spells are gonna work. Doom, Flare, Graviga. Also, I keep forgetting, but you really should have this on instead to increase your magic capabilities. Alright. 8. Who I'm gonna fight here. Water skill. Now I already know the next RPG I'm gonna work on. It's just another one that I went on a long hiatus of. And I will begin with that one. Oh. I need to quickly scan what their, what's wrong with them. Can Flare work? I guess I'll find out right now. 46. Do you have to be this inconvenient with your spells? It says weak against holy, but I don't know. I don't know what that. I don't know what that. Slimer, gummy liquid. Damn you! Well, how much damage can you do with Holy? The only problem is Magus Rod does not amplify Holy. I can use Old. Old 2 can work. Do you need this? That doesn't work. I don't even think she's even going up. I think she's stuck in a loop. Yeah, I'm having a little bit of trouble because they had to hit my character that I really did not want to suffer with this. Well, this is going to be a very, very painful fight because I don't know what status infliction they threw at me. Missile. And it sucks it was her. Like, maybe I could have used the white spell Esma. That was not worth it all. That was a waste of time. It's hard because it's like I don't want to get another capture card if it means I'm just gonna have another problem with it. It's like I want to get another. I just wish there was actually a capture card made for like an RCA capture card for video games. It would look a lot better if I did. But it's like the only one I found is in Europe, and the shipping is outrageous. Oh, come on, man! I didn't mean it. Oh, crap. Wait a minute. Do I have to walk on there? Nope. I'm sorry, but I really just... Enemies aren't worth fighting here. They're really annoying. They're only weak against Holy. If I could inflict all of them with Holy, then great, but... I can't. Nope. Sorry, I really don't want to fight you guys. Yeah, I'm just... After doing that Phoenix Tower, I think I might run away from all these enemies. They're all cool looking, but gross at the same time. Dumb. Where am I? Freaking lava. Well, I guess it's time to go back to being a Geomancer. No, I got the chicken knife. Because with Geomancer, damage floors doesn't affect me, which there's only really a couple parts in the game that seems to have this. What can I try to talk about? Whoops. I guess for one, I do wish I can have more time. Not time, but just... I feel like I've said this a lot. It's like, you know, oh my goodness. I would be interested in wanting to make different types of food, but it's mainly just two things. Either, well, multiple things. One being motivation, but just, I guess, to narrow it down to two. One is having to make food for my mom. Kind of demotivates me wanting to make or experiment with different things, because if I only had to worry about making food for myself, then I wouldn't mind experimenting. Oh my god, this place has some nasty enemies. Are you not gonna let me leave? Oh my god. Why do you have to keep hitting her? Wow, Javelin, useless! 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 This is not good. I just wish I could inflict it on everyone. But I can't. It's like it already cost a lot. Can I inflict flare on either of you? Nope, alright. Actually, can I mimic that move? Oh, cool. Condemned. You'll die in 30 seconds. What? 222. Okay, you're just being a dick now. Now you're just condemning everyone. Stalactite. Well, that topic hasn't really gone far. I don't know why it's hard for me to do this even while recording. I guess just even now it's just the easiest when I'm just... I guess when I'm just by myself. I don't know if it's just because I've just been so used to it for so many years. I don't know. I am probably missing some good weapons, but I just want to get through this area. The heck? Tally ho! Only 5 of us, but we make a fine dwarf kingdom tally. Okay. I'll try to save at least. Usually these areas are like this where it's like, I think I'm at the halfway point for this place. What is it? Armor. See, I already have all this stuff. Tally boy is digging a tunnel, Tally. We said he would reach the other side of the world. Not much about the magic lamp. Just dip it in the white waters in there and they will revitalize the lamp tally. I didn't worry too much about it until now, but something's odd above ground tally. The forest should be right above us. Huh. There was one place that I saw in this game where I didn't go all the way through, which I guess I might as well do it, but it seems like I just go full circle. Also, I might as well just use the cottage now. Just to get back my MP. I guess find another fictional... Fullmetal Alchemist 2003. I won't say much because I know my friend is interested in that, which... It's hard because, I guess to say this to her, I know you loved Brotherhood, which makes it that much harder on whether or not if you'll like the 2003 version. How do I put this? So it's like, here's my experience with Fullmetal Alchemist. This was the order that it kind of started in. I read the books first, and yeah, I started with the books. And, I don't remember how many books I read into it before I started watching the 2003 version. I'll just say probably, I think a few. At least a few. And then I started watching the 2003 version. And then... But I think I was going a little slow watching it at first. And then... I think after, I was kind of just working on both of them at the same time. Again, I don't want to go into any details, but let's just say it wasn't really messing with what was going on in both ones. But, so yeah, I, was doing that, but then I graduated 9th grade, and, I had to take a break from reading the books because I was reading them at the library, and I got to volume 13, which I guess to say what happened at the end of volume 13, where I was in the books. The end of volume 13 was the part where Edward and God, what was his name? Lean. That one guy that came from outside of that, I wish, I'm not going to get angry about it, but basically they came out of gluttony, and that's when they met Father. That's how the 13th book ended, on a bit of a cliffhanger. And, so it stopped there, and then at this time, I think at most I was halfway done with the 2003 show. So over the summer, I finished the rest of it, and it worried me. It did. It worried me, because I didn't really know what, see, I can't really say much, but it's like, let's just say some things I was worried to go into the manga, because it's like, I knew... But yeah. So I finished the show when I was about halfway done with the books. Then I came back to the books, read the rest of it, and then I immediately, the same day I finished the last book of Brotherhood, the books, I then started Brotherhood. And I'll at least say this. It's not a spoiler, but this is going to give way on what to expect in the 2003 version, but... So, Brotherhood... See, I can't go into that much detail about it. But Brotherhood is mostly an adaptation to the books. I won't go any more than that. But it's mostly an adaptation. It is an adaptation, but there's just one thing that I don't call it a true adaptation. But there's a reason why, but I can't really go into it. It has to do with the 2003 version. But... So... I would say I probably went through the Fullmetal Alchemist series the best way possible for me, because what I did was I read a few of the books, and then I started the 2003 version, got about halfway done with the books, took a break, finished the rest of the 2003 version, came back to the books, finished it, and then watched Brotherhood, which is an adaptation to the books, mostly. And, oh my gosh, is there going to be a boss fight? What do I have? Kaiser Knuckle. Ooh. Well, this one's nice because you're immune to water. This one's better. Guess it's fine. But, so... Now, I don't want to go into details about one series that's similar, but I guess if you don't look it up, it's fine, but... Soul Eater is actually one series I've been interested in since 2018, and... I found out a few years ago that Soul Eater kind of did something that Fullmetal Alchemist did, just with the anime adaptation in the books, and... But the thing is, I was interested in the anime, but I did plan for Soul Eater in 2018 that I wanted to read the books before watching the show. I was interested in the show first, but then I decided, okay, this is going to be like one of those few series where I wanted to try out the books first, and I think now, crap, one of his minions told me to kill y'all, boy. Nothing personal, just orders, boy. Boy. Whoa, boy. So yeah, I guess if I try out Soul Eater, I think I'll read the first half of the books, and then I'll take a break and then watch all of the anime. And then after that, I will then read the second half of the books. I think that's probably the best way I could watch it. And the reason why is because I'm worried that you watching all of Brotherhood is going to make you either biased to Brotherhood, or you're just, I don't know, or maybe because of the things you liked about Brotherhood, you might not like the other one for just any amalgamation of reasons. And Because a lot of people don't care for the 2003 version for specific reasons. But of course, I know the... What should I cast? Oh, I want to check their... Let's see if Flare works on any of them. But... 39, so nothing really. Why all the 3s? Okay, it's weak against Earth, but do they have different weaknesses? Oh, right! You're weak against Flare. Wait, that means all their levels are different. Wait, did that not hurt you? Let me check something. Sorry, I need to concentrate a little bit, but in short, I just feel like you're either going to love it like Brotherhood in a different way, or you're not gonna like it as much. Or you could like it more. It could go in any direction. I don't know. I really don't. I'm not saying it in a stressful way, but I just really hope that Brotherhood doesn't really affect it, because almost finishing, like rewatching the 2003 version again, I can conclude that it is an amazing series. I actually do like it a bit more now than I did before. I really like the series. It's really, really, really good. More than Brotherhood. Well... Oh my god! Alright, this is... For once, it's actually useful. No! Damn it, I hate Bio! You... Alright, I think I summed it all up. Okay, give me a minute. Ice. Alright. I did not mean to pick that one. Dumbass. Dumbass! Sorry, now I'm just kind of stuck on what to do now. Because I need to heal soon. This is when I just don't have any time. Alright, at least I can do a lot of damage to him. So yeah, hopefully— What? But why you did 9,000 damage, man? That's not fair. I don't know what to use. I'll use Carbuncle. I really don't want to risk this again. I can use White Wind if I need to heal. Alright, you're just getting on my nerves because you won't let me do what I want. That does not do any damage. Good to know. Rainbow Wind. What's that move? Oh, great. Now I'm worried because it's not doing that much damage like before. Try to do it again still. Yeah, it's just this combination isn't really the best for these enemies. And now it's doing less damage now. Now it's useless. Well, Titan at least does some damage on all of them a bit. Alright, the bottom one's gone. I guess I'll at least get that. Can I not? Oh, right. Actually, I'll get you out of the way. Let me check. It seemed like I did see that it affected with Flare, but I couldn't tell if it did damage on it. Try this again. Okay, it did. I just missed it. No! Oh, shoot. Well, that just insta-killed him. Ah, crap. But the problem is, uh-oh. It didn't work. What do you mean it didn't work? What is your weakness? Well, this isn't good. They're probably all gonna come back. Level 20. Oh! Oh, man. Oh, wait, 925. Weak against fire. Oh, shoot. There's a chance that all of them might come back. No? I think that killed it. Get out of here. Wait, what was it that I realized? It doesn't matter. Yes! Whoa, okay. Magic by 30%. That's only really useful if I'm kind of going all out with black magic. Oh, whatever. Alright, got the third lithograph. Something's written on it. Oh, Meteo. Okay, yeah, I remember this. The monster sealed... Received... Meteo. The monster sealed in river of molten lava. Huh? But wait, did I get the spell? There it is. Meteo. Cool. Alright, let me check real quick. Do I need to stick around? Alright, let's see if I can try to master white magic now. I don't know, 30% extra magic sounds nice. I don't know. Not really. But I do want to see what I get for it. Guess I'll just have to endure that. Right, I need to cure her. Alright. Alright, let me check. Also, I feel like a big dumbass because, I didn't realize this, but you can actually get the rest of the items? I thought I could only get 3 at a time. Oh man, that would have helped a little. But it's fine. Alright, let's teleport out of here. Alright, I think I might only have enough time for the last area I was planning on doing. And then, I guess, a little bit of extra. But I don't know how long this next part will be. But first, I need to go back to that place, because I didn't know I could get the other things. But where is it? Is this it? No, it's not. Where is it? Is this it? I don't think so. No, it's not it. It's not it, but let me check real quick. It's not. I'm trying to find where it is again. I remember what it looks like. It's kind of in a spot where it's like you have to go around. Might not make any sense, but it's not it. Dang it, where is it? Oh man, I really don't want to do this. There it is. I found it. Oh, God. Let me save real quick. Damn it, I did the thing that I just said. That's what I meant by, like, having to go around. Alright, I just want to see if, Now, there is an enemy that's annoying here, but... Alright. So, time to get Bahamut very soon in the next area, which I need to get that purple chocobo to go there. And then I'll have to see where to go next. Because there's one place, but I don't know if I need to go back there or not. Damn it. I hate this enemy. Yep, this enemy. Am I able to run away with this? Because you can't run away, but let's see if this will help. Good. Because I think if you just try to run away normally, you just can't escape. Even though it says can't escape, for some reason it's just almost... Well, that sucks. Apparently I'm allowed to get the other weapons. Well, that would have been nice to know much earlier. Man, that would have been nice to know. I can pretty much get the rest of them now. Is this one of the weapons? Assassin dagger. I don't think so. I think this is... Because this, the Excalibur and the Ninja Blade, these were two items I wanted to get, but I could only pick 3 at the time. Yeah, because I need to get the 12 weapons. What was the other one I wouldn't have mind? Well, I guess the rest I don't really want. Because, well... No, because I already maxed out Lancer. Whatever. Dang it. Okay, I guess I have to repeat this formula again. So that's what the lithograph does. Dang it, if I just came back here after getting the second one, then I could have gotten the items I need that I wanted. Oh, that sucks. I have them now at least, but I don't know. At least I'm getting this before going to that mountain. I'm not sure how long it's gonna take. And also, these aren't the best weapons in the game, but they are one of the best. I think all 12 of these items are like... At the very least, they're in the top 3 best items in the game of their specific type. But then, you know, some are like created better than others. Yeah, some of these weapons are just very useless, like the bell, because it's only used for Geomancer, but because there's just not that many bell weapons in the game, it's just like, what's the point? Alright, I do want to max out Geomancer. Man, I really feel like I don't have much time left. I think I only have like another hour left. Yeah, Axe is also another pointless one because it's only used for Berserker, the Berserk class. I know I've said all this before, but I usually do. And even now, I tried it again and it still is just not worth using. But yeah, Excalibur and the Ninja Blade can be nice to have. But of course, you know, the chance of her running away from battle, but should be fine. Usually most battles end after 2 turns. Okay, all 12 items are now gained, and now I have the items needed to fight them. But now what? Because I have all 12 weapons now, so that means I can go ahead and fight him. I already got all of them. Oh my god. Give me a... Sorry, just because when I start feeling like I'm running out of time, I just start to get really stressed out. Because I have to leave for just a few minutes. And then, probably won't even have until an hour until then. Just trying to at least complete her job for Geomancer. Once that's done, what I'll switch her into. I wish I could. Anti-trap. I wish I could give her the mime class, but let's see, summon, and then she would have to have equip a specific weapon, but then she would have to fight, unless if I use Mimic to attack, but that just seems complicated, you know? It's like, it's just not worth it. Krill is the only one where I could manage to do it. And really the only thing I gain from it is just a shield and being able to mimic attacks. That is it. Okay, I guess I could continue trying to level that class up. Alright, I have Excalibur now, so... That's a fake one. Can I not use Excalibur? Damn it! I thought I could! I thought I could equip Excalibur. Dang it. Guess I just have to stick with Enchanter. Out of curiosity, let me just remove these two. Alright, out of curiosity, alright, so Sasuke is stronger, which I think this is the Ninja Blade. So her attack output is 226. Okay, so it actually increases it by almost 40. There is still a problem with the chicken knife taking effect, but this is a good combination. Especially for the final boss. But I still need to focus on White Mage. I can use double lance? I don't know, I feel like it's gonna take forever, but I am getting close to the game where I feel like I just can't really upgrade anymore. I don't feel like I'm gonna make it to that amount. If so, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make it with her class now. I mastered 3 of the 4, but I don't think I'm gonna reach Samurai. Or at least with this Excalibur. Well, no, I don't really see the point. Sorry I keep going all over the place. I'm just having to really think about this. Alright, well I have all the 12 weapons now. You know, I actually do wonder, is this game kind of... I almost wonder if all these things, like, is this game kind of like Chrono Trigger where all of this stuff I'm doing is not... It's not mandatory to beat the game, it's just like, you know, you trying to get all of these abilities and everything to get ready for the final boss. Which with Chrono Trigger, man, it... Ooh, felt really needed for that. Alright, I need to go there. Alright, the last thing I need to do is go to the area with Bahamut. I think I'm lost. Oh, it's still have to go up. Cool. Just great. Let's try and check something. My phone is acting stupid now. It's like I just wanted to check something, and now I feel like I have to exit out it entirely just to be able to see it. I just wanted to check because there's only one place I can think of right now that I have to go in. Yeah, now it's just acting bad. Alright. God. Alright, so I guess after this place, I guess I'll just go back to that one spot that I didn't go through completely, and then... I'll just have to see what happens then. I know, I saved already earlier. Actually, I need to go into a tent. I only have 1 more hour, so I think after this, and then me going back to that one spot, that's just going to be it. That's it. I won't have any more time. And then the next time will be likely the finale. I don't know if I'll do a video on it. I'm not sure. Because, let me check. Yeah. What sucks is that even looking online, there's still like another 8-bit. There's still like multiple parts left, but regardless, I have to be very close. Like, I imagine there's probably only like one more major area left. Even though there are still some weapons I know that I'm missing, but to what I've seen online, it seems like it's towards the end. Oh, man. Like, I have mostly everything. I know I'm missing one. Just need to get Bahamut. Alright, I'll be back. Alright. I'm back. Okay, let's go. I only have another hour left. Alright. Apparently this area is quick. The heck? I need more Phoenix Downs. You have the Downs. Yeah, these places are weird. This is a place I have been to before, but now Bahamut is here. I just have to reach the top. Guess I can talk about something. Yeah, I can talk about anything. This is just having to get through all this to get to Bahamut. I can say one thing random. Actually, I feel like I've already said it. I don't know if I said this, like... I know before I ever got into Final Fantasy, I didn't really know much about the series at all. I knew about a handful of the games, seeing it. Like one was, Crystal Chronicles. I knew about that, of course, because that was on the GameCube. And I did know about another Crystal Chronicles game because I have a Nintendo Power, which I don't know where it is. Is this the... Yeah. I haven't opened that in months. I need to check in there because, like, for all I know, I would have opened it and there would have been roach diarrhea, but I don't really see cockroaches here. Spiders, though. Oh, this part. No, I like that part of the song. But yeah, it's like I've known about some Final Fantasy games, and obviously, yeah, that part of the song. And I knew about the numbers going up and up in the series because I don't remember what number it was that they were at. I think it was 13, because I remembered going to Walmart one time and I just remember seeing, like, I guess, just, I don't know if it was like a board, I guess advertising Final Fantasy 13. I can't remember if it was the first 13 or, I get confused about that. I think it might have been just regular 13, maybe. Just before Bahamut. You can never be too careful. I can mention one story. So my aunt, one of her ex-husbands, was a fan of Final Fantasy, specifically the PS1 Final Fantasies, because at least to what I've been told, he played Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9. Oh gosh, I remember this spot. And he apparently played those a lot, and apparently, he talked about it with my dad, but he just didn't really comprehend it much because he was never my dad was never an RPG guy. It's like, you know, he played Paper Mario, and he tried Thousand Year Door. He got like 2 chapters in. Oh crap, Bahamut's... Oh, he's gonna be right here. The thing is, if I'm gonna fight Bahamut, I kind of feel like I need to go all the way. Alright. Alright. What did I grab? No. I like magic. Why do you keep messing with this? I guess it doesn't matter. I guess it doesn't. I guess it doesn't matter. I don't know. Alright. Damn it, at least some magic because of that. I guess I can mention the story after. Alright, let me fight him. There we go. It's the last summon I need. You know, I actually wonder, do I need to... Again, I just don't know what's mandatory or not. Like, I did those 4 areas, but it just feels like a lot of this is just, you know, optional to get ready for the final boss. Let's see if you're a worthy opponent for me. A worthy opponent, indeed. Alright. So, off the bat, just Odin. I just need to have physical immunity. Alright. Right off the bat, haste. And then I'll try to add Carbuncle. Now, I'm not sure what you're capable of being weak against. Actually, where is it? Shoot, where is it? Guardian. Okay, I think this would be nice to have, because now we have Shell, Protect, and Float. By this point, just add Carbuncle. I have now all the layers of protection. Alright, I haven't tried this yet, but I'm curious to use Meteor now. Didn't do too bad. Now the hard part is, what am I going to use now? I don't know, does Flare work on him? Flare does work! Okay, so I guess that'll be his way of attacking. Maelstrom. Oh no, I gotta think for a second. Actually, wait, did everything else fade away? I would want to cast Slow, but I don't want to risk it missing. Ooh, 4,000. Well, I still have Float with me, but I don't know if the rest are gone. Or is that over... Or is the flickering just too much? Like, the blue is overlapping it. Yeah, just give another one because I need her to focus on... I don't know what Quick does, but no time to experiment. Wow. Well, that went well. Well, that's the power when we give each other a lot of stuff. And we have Bahamut, the last spell, summon spell in the game. Good. Alright, let's get out of here. Wait. Alright. It's like I just don't want to... I will say that I do get annoyed saving too much, but I can't help it. Sometimes it's like I start to question what I did like 20 seconds ago. Sometimes, and it's like, oh, I gotta do it again. I don't know what Float does. I think you're just immune to earth attacks, and physical attacks are less likely to hit you. Oh yeah, and the story. Okay, back to the story of my aunt. So yeah, her ex-husband, I guess to be specific, my aunt had 4 daughters, and the ex-husband I'm talking about is the one that she had her 3rd and 4th daughter with. Yeah. So yeah, I pretty much remember seeing him when I was a kid. I didn't remember her first ex-husband. I wasn't really familiar with him until I got older. Like, I remember seeing him by like my teens because of just, I don't know, there's just been a lot over the years, I guess, just with her life in terms of certain people she hooks up with. Or when I say hook up, I guess by just have a relationship. But yeah, I was mostly familiar with her second husband for a long time. I really just want to see what I can get from that. I know where I need to go next, I guess. Yes, I can go full circle. Because online it seems like that's the next place they go to. Hopefully I can find it. I got lost on where to go. So yeah, it's like he was a fan of the Final Fantasy games, I guess at least the PS1 era, and I guess the only thing I remember my dad told me was that he told my dad when he was playing the games a lot that he would spend hours and hours just playing it. And yeah, definitely believe that. Those are games that you can play hours of it because of just a lot of stuff to do. Alright, I found it first try. Oh, okay, thank you. And well, I guess he always was a pain in the ass when it came to just stuff that the girls, apparently he didn't like them having. I guess, for example, if I recall, he had a problem with, like, them with, like, makeup or something, and he just kind of looked at it, I don't know, he was, a church person, so usually people that go to church and are religious, they always have some kind of thing that, you know, it's... I do not want to fight you, please. I don't want to fight you. I don't want to fight you. I think the only way I'm going to be able to get out of this is just using teleport. This is the only way I'm going to get out of it. I forget that it does that, so... It's another way to get away from fights. But yeah, he basically, gave, his daughters and stepdaughters a lot of crap with those things, and I guess including my aunt maybe, and I guess my aunt had enough one day because of, oh, now I remember, because he went so far as to actually throw away their stuff, which, yeah, that's messed up. It's like he actually would throw it in the trash because he was just that disliked of those things, them having it, and, well, my aunt got back at him, and even though he deserved it, coming from someone that likes video games, this one hurt. Yeah, she took all of his games, including the Final Fantasy games, console and everything, in the trash. All in the trash, and apparently, yeah, one day he was just like, it's like, where's all my games? Where's my console? Where'd it all go? It's like, oh, I threw it away. I don't know what happens after that. That's the furthest I was ever told of the story, but I imagine there is a huge conflict because I've definitely heard some stories about them getting into fights, physical even, because Well, I don't want to go into too many personal stuff, but I guess she wasn't used to someone that would fight back with her because the previous ex-husband kind of just took it. But yeah, no, he was just like, bitch, that ain't happening. Also, this enemy. I really don't want to fight these enemies. Well, okay, I guess I can fight them. Can you one-shot them for me, please? I really want to use what Quick does, but God, it's 77. Bench sword. Oh, okay, this one-shots them. I guess it's random, which I guess it's like the chainsaw in Final Fantasy VI. Like, you can either one-shot them, or you can do a good amount of damage. I got an item. But, yeah. Now with my dad, yeah, he never really, got into RPGs. Just never did. Wait, does this count as enemy? Because the sand does, but does this count as enemy steps? I don't know. Well, I do need elixirs. You know what's weird? This is probably one of my favorite settings in the entire game. It's mechanical with plant life. It's a nice combo. I would almost go as far to say this is probably my favorite setting in the game. Because there was another place earlier that I went through like this. Damn it, I don't want another blood sword. It's such a it's a cursed weapon. You can't hit anybody with it. Alright, I don't like the grenades. Alright, I think this is where it goes full circle. Yeah, it just comes full circle. What? What the heck is going on? Oh, shoot. What's going on? Everyone's frozen. Oh yeah, I did forget. My dad did play Dragon Warrior when he was a teenager, but he said he got far, but again, he's just not really into games like that. What is going on? Everyone's frozen. What the heck? Huh. Alright, I guess this was the only place I could think of to go to. And I guess I'll just... Whoa, Jester. I want to try Bahamut. This is a good time to try it out. Mega Flare. Yeah. Does a lot of damage. Costs a lot of magic. Oh shoot, other way. Chesto! Dragon Fang. Fireworks are happening. Ooh, I don't know if I want to fight them. Because I think I was told that these enemies have the most health in the entire game. So I'm not really sure if I want to fight them. It's not really... Why does it cost so much magic? Alright, let me scan them real quick. Man, I wish I could try something, but I can't risk it. I don't know what to use. I guess I'll take the risk. I think that... Okay, it will affect them. Oh wait, 5,000 HP. Okay, they don't have... Maybe I'm mistaking it for another enemy. Weak against water. And fire. Okay. But Flare can still work because their level is multiplied by 3. That helps. But you know, of course with me, as I've said, I've just was an RPG person. It was the same thing with anime. It's like I just couldn't really get into those two things as a kid. It wasn't until my mid-teens is when I got into both of them. Around the same time too. Strange. It's like I kind of went through a big change during my mid-teens. Oh, I didn't want to get back tech. Well, I ran away at least. It's not good to keep running away, but I've grinded a lot, a couple of times throughout the game. So, give me a break. Besides, leveling up takes forever. Like, I'm level 38 and I'm almost done with the game. What is this, Final Fantasy 1? No, seriously, by the time you beat Final Fantasy 1, you're like in your mid-30s when you beat it. But I should be in my low 40s by the end of the game. Maybe. Maybe just level 40. I think Leviathan will get the job done. Wait, can I mimic... I don't know, can I mimic this? I can't recall. Can I mimic summons? Item, I guess. Dang it. I don't want to feel like I'm getting stuck. Ugh! Okay, this is when I start to get annoyed because I'm losing my sense of direction because I keep encountering enemies and it's like I don't want to get lost. It's hard to figure out where I'm going because of the draw distance that they're doing with this. In places like this, I don't want to deal with... You shouldn't have random enemy encounters with stuff like this. Alright, what are you weak against? Water and fire. I think Ilford would still do okay. Eh. That goes well. That turned out well. The good thing with Mimic is that it does not cost any magic. Or does it? I actually don't know. Mmm, a yummy chest. Tasty. Power rod. Uh-oh. Just pee out a hole. How do you pee out a hole? Pee, not out of a hole, but how do you pee out a hole? It's a question that needs to be answered. Finge sword. Oh wait, I think this should kill all of them. When? I do know what game I'm... What? Aw, oh, crap. Surrounded by woods, may you rest in peace. Forever. Great. Yeah, I don't know where fight you... I haven't saved in a while either. Oh, her. Just get Golem out of the way. I don't think she's a strong enemy, but... What is her weakness anyway? Crap. I need to break her out of that. Will that be able to heal her? That was a waste of a turn. Oh no, that was a waste of a turn. This is gonna hurt, because I think the only way to break her out of this is I have to hit her. Didn't work. I'm actually in a dangerous situation because I need... Damn it. It's like I really need to... Great. I'm trying to break her out of it. And she still hasn't broken out of it. I don't think I have any... Oh, great. Well, I just gotta... Yeah, this really sucks because I've lost my character to cast haste. And I don't have anything... Oh my god. Yeah, this... Okay, finally she's back. I couldn't remember how long it lasts. Scan her. 68. Oh. Grab a gun can work. Come to think of it, is that what it does? Is it like Demi? I think it acts like Demi. Wow, she's immune to it, you bitch! And you inflicted old. Holy. Let me cast Holy onto my sword. Sword. Just to try it once. What does Quick do? All that happened was that... Huh? What the heck? Is that what Quick does? What, do I get like 2 turns? I guess it only works for me. But yeah, another henchman of X depth. I will say this game is interesting for having sort of 3 different worlds. 2 different worlds, and the third one is like a fusion of the 2 worlds together. It's weird because it's like, again, by Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9, it's like all the same world. What's going on in here? Something smells good in there. Oh crap, I'm low on magic for those 2. She's getting there to master Mime. Alright, whoa. I only have another 30 minutes left. Whoa, okay, some of these enemies are weird. Wow. Always bothered. might have to stop the nearest point. Oh shoot! No, that. Oh, that's not good. I'll worry about it later. Petrifying is very dangerous. I have an item. Oh, right, the alchemy items. Am I just permanently stoned? Ooh. Alright, where is it? Where's alchemy? Where is it? Alchemy is an item. Oh, soft. Oh. Whoa, Dwagon. I did not mean to do that. That was by accident. I don't know if that was unnecessary. Okay, well, flare can work. I didn't think of that. Well, my health, just one cure is fine enough. Dragon Great. But usually, oh, I guess I can say one is that I've done this for a few years, but I didn't do it last year, and I'm not going to do it this year. It's more like I'm going to be late on doing it, but usually on the last day, I kind of do like my 10 favorite games of the year, my 10 least favorite games of the year. And it's fine. I don't really feel like going into my least favorite because I'm not really as experimental on playing a lot of games. I guess what I'm saying is I'm not as committed wanting to play games that I don't like so much anymore. I feel like I'm still not saying that right. So what I'm saying is I'm not as committed to trying to finish games that aren't good. I think that's what I'm trying to say. Like, for example, Shadow Man. Like, I thought it was a really decent game, but I'm never gonna come back to it. After 4 hours, I'm good. And, however, there are plenty of games that I definitely... What did I just... Wait a minute. Oh. Alright, here we go. Here's Flare 3, so if he doesn't die, then Flare 3 can be cast again. Okay, never mind. But yeah, later I'll maybe do a story of my favorite animes I've watched this year. But I already named them. I don't know if I would want to do a top 10. Like I said, there's just not many. Half of the shows I've been watching this year are shows I've either rewatching it's either animes I've rewatched again, or it's animes I've been trying to continue that I've been, working on for, either starting this year, but mostly last year and even the year before that. My Hero Academia, DBZ, Sailor Moon, Bleach, even Shippuden finally finished after 4 years. And even a bit of Railgun Index, just all these series. So it's like half of it has just been series I've rewatched or series that are just long. So I can only really talk about the ones I have never seen and I have finished because they're not that long. Or, I guess mostly finished. Code Geass. And even sort of Railgun because I haven't finished it, but I will finish it very, very soon. I don't know how much more I want to play. Let me check something real quick. Because we're already like over 3.5 hours in. Apparently this is the last area in the game. Oh, that's, I didn't know that. That's actually pretty bad. The reason why it's bad is because, that's not good. Yeah, that's not good. Because I have 16 cottages. Like, I think that is enough. That is enough cottages. Like, 16? The problem is the ethers. Let me check something real quick. I'm actually worried because the thing is, I really, really don't want to have to go all the way back just to stock up on ethers and cottages. Because 26 ethers is pushing it. That's like, if I use it just right, how much magic would that cure in total? It's not much. Over 2,000 magic. Yeah, this sucks. I didn't, This really sucks. Can I... Am I allowed to... But how far is this gonna take me? Okay, I really hate having to do this. I'm sorry, I didn't know. I looked online and even looking at a video, yeah, it doesn't seem like... It seems like once you go... It's what it said online, once you go into the void, that's it. It's pretty much a one-way trip. I guess in other words, there's not going to be any... Like, once you go in there, you're pretty much just continuing going to that place until the very end. Alright, so... Now, knowing that... I hate that I'm going to have to spend probably 20 minutes to get back there. But I really... Alright. I still need to buy... Alright, I'm gonna buy these just in case. This is the end of the video, sadly. And if I played again and I do a video, I'm just gonna start the video right where I had to leave. Alright, 50 potions. 50 Phoenix Downs. Alright. Now, sadly, they don't have any cottages for some reason. Now, you might say, well, is 16 enough? Maybe. Alright, so I bought 99 ethers. You know, I'm not going to bother getting any more cottages because I'm not going to do any grinding, so I'm only going to use cottages every time I find a save point, so I think 16 it's enough. It is definitely enough. I'm not going to overdo it. I certainly overdid it with the ethers. I definitely need that. Alright. So, yeah, that was my only worry, I was just worried if that wasn't enough ethers to work with. Dang it, now I have to find that black hole again. Alright, there it is. Dang it. I guess for the sake of just trying to get back there really quickly. Alright, screw it, I'm just gonna do it now. I really want to get out of the way. So yeah, that sucks. Apparently this is a one-way trip. And I added ninja just so I have a higher success rate running away. Actually, that is a question. What are my top 10 favorite games this year? I'll have it on my story soon enough. But what are my favorite games this year? Of course, I can't count any games. I can't count any games I didn't finish. So, like, stuff like, Sonic Generations, I didn't get too far. Well, I played a bit, but just multiple games I just put on hiatus. Box Junction was another one, which is a shame. Oh man, I'm going to have to refresh my memory with that game. Damn it! I hate those sand tiles because it counts as an enemy tile and you can just easily just... Man, I hate this enemy because for some reason it's just really difficult to escape from him. You can, it's just so difficult. But no, I've played some really good games this year. I played plenty of great games, and I will count Chrono Trigger as a game this year instead of last year. Because I did play the second half of the game this year, so I'll count it. I think he I think he has an item I need. But like I said, I just don't feel like fighting right now. I think he has something I need, but I don't feel like getting any more abilities now. I'm just in a hurry. Need to look through that list. It's kind of hard to... Because I have them numbered on like what ranks I gave them. What's sad is I think only 6 games kind of reached an 8 out of 10. So yeah, only 8 games reached that number, which it's rare. But to be fair, I am trying to be more generous with my scoring system, so I guess technically it's a little more than that. Like before Star Ocean Second Story was, yeah, before Star Ocean Second Story was like barely under an 8 just because the only reason was that it just kind of soured my experience a little bit when I had to play through the first chunk of the game again. Plus, there were moments where the game was really pissing me off. And, pretty sure these enemies have abilities, but I just don't want to fight them. All I care about right now is just wanting to get back there. You know, I already have some good spells like White Wind and Big Guard and Flare 3. Like, these are all nice abilities. I have multiple nice abilities. I'm good. God, if they're gonna make it this freaking difficult. Okay, I guess well, that was one of them. Digital Devil Saga was one of my... I would probably put that in my top 3 favorite games this year. I really, really liked that game. My only complaint about it was, man, the enemy encounters really annoyed me. Like, it really annoyed me sometimes, especially considering that it was a, you know, like, it was a much later RPG game. Like, this is the 2000s. Random enemy encounters on, like, home consoles are not as annoying as much as, you know, the older ones. Also, actually, well... Alright, I don't want to deal with the enemy. Alright, back here. That didn't take as long as I thought. Good. Alright, I'm done for today. And I guess I'll change the color now, because next time I play it, it'll be the finale. Because this is the last area in the game. I'm gonna be busy for a while now. But yeah, next time will be the finale. This game will be done, and then the other 2 shows I've been working on will be done in the next 3 days. But I do need to start a couple of new things during the middle of all that, so... Okay. I know, I just saved, I know. I don't know why I do black backgrounds, it's just... I think it started with Final Fantasy VII. It's like, I just chose that for like the last background color, and I've just been kind of... try to stay consistent with that since. Alright, finale next time, and I might just make a video of it, because why not? Alright, bye. And happy, well, this video is on New Year's Eve, but, I don't know when I'll probably upload it the next day, so happy New Year's Day. Sure.